Hi, this is Wackaflcka with yet another quick tip video. This is going to be a blue side domination video as opposed to the other quick tip video last time, which showed red side, because I had someone in the comments section ask me what you would do on the blue side. Although I've showed some of it in a previous video, I figured I would do it here too. And it's going to cover some other things as well, so I think this is really important to watch. But before anything here, hope you guys are having a good morning, evening, night, whichever one fits. Shit like that. This is a Wackaflcka quick tip video, as I've said. So yeah, let's get into it. Before the loading screen and everything here, I just want to say that I've lowered the price of my coaching to $30. And you can use the $5 one discount on my stream. So it's 25 hours, $25 for 2 hours of coaching. And the reason it's 2 hours as opposed to 1, which is normal, is that I think it's good to have one game to look at your habits, and then a second game where you play with me. As I've said in my previous video, I will first watch you the first game, and then second one you'll play with me, and then I'm going to help you implement the things that we witnessed and saw you were doing wrong in the first clip or first session in the second one. Because only having one session with almost any coach is not going to give you much help at all. So I would almost say that it's not worth it. Which is why, because I want to help people and I want people to actually get a benefit out of coaching. And this is the only reason how I see that working. And it's extremely cheap in comparison with others. You'll pay 25 or 20 or something for one session. So here you're paying 25 for two. You can bring a friend if you have a duo. So then it's a duo session. And it'll be the same price. So it's 30, then you can use $5 discount on from my stream. It's pretty cheap, I think. From the channel points, then you get $5 discount, 25, 2 hours, etc. Okay. So again, quick. First one, I'll watch you play. Write down your habits. We'll talk about that. Then we'll go into a game together where I'll most likely play Lulu and tell you what to do. Because it's mostly aimed towards Twitch. Okay. So first here, in this video, I'm showing you the importance of stacking. Okay. Not everyone's even coming here, I think. Garen didn't even come to begin with. But you'll see here, they have Kindred. So they'll come here. They'll try and invade again, right? It goes to shit. I have to use my flash. Kindred flashes after. But then she dies, luckily, right? And this will also show the importance of why it's good to just cross jungle. Because you're going to see what's going to happen here. And it'll happen in a lot of other games too where you get invaded. Or games where you don't get invaded. Okay. So first, this shows the importance of stacking. Communication with Twitch early game is very important. And I will make a video on that later. Explaining everything in terms of communication. But first, this is pretty standard. Okay, it's the same as red side, which I showed in the last video. You take the red buff, and then you go opposite side, okay? And I'll speed it up a little bit here. So we can just get to the juicy stuff, right? Because now the threat's over. They invaded, they failed. And they will most likely fail, because you are pre-stacking, so they're not going to be able to do much, right? And this is Smurf Q. Some people at least are Smurfs. And take note of my pathing here, okay? Because I don't have my ward now. And I'm pretty confident that Kindred might just jump over here, which he does. Yeah? So this goes to show again why it's important to have a ward or some kind of, like, just direct path to the opposite side. Because the jungler might just cross over and then go for your blue buff and then contest you. If I wear my blue buff there, I would have died. Okay? Which is also another reason as to why it can be a good idea to just go straight to the top side and gank them, so you can get the prio, and then go to your buffs. Okay. But yeah, that's basically it here for the domination. But I'm gonna show you guys something else here after, as this continues. We'll just let this play a little bit longer, because I'm gonna show you guys what you can do here further, as I've said. But it's like, I could have gone for my blue buff there, took it, but the chance is that Kindred will just go to my buff again and take it. So it's important to be healthy. And there's other things you can do here, which I tend to do at times. I wouldn't go for my blue buff, I'll go for my grump first instead. So I'm in a safer position to retreat. But again, this is something I'll be able to, or will have to show in other videos. Or else this one will end up being too long. Okay. But as you can see, you go red to topside instantly. And that's basically it. Obviously it's Kindred here, so I'll take this one. I'm just going to fast forward a little bit here, just to show you guys everything. Just to give you an idea what we can do here. There's so many things to add here, like I'm doing. I'm taking the blue buff here to get it on cooldown fast, because I don't want to leave that up, because the longer I leave it up, the slower it's going to respawn. This all has to do with tempo in the game for later. So there's so many things being implemented here, as for covering, taking camps, making sure they get it put on cooldown for the tempo, trying to not leave camps up for too long, cross jungling, carrying that Kindred won't do the vertical jungling as opposed to just regular. Right, and then here comes the other tip you can do. As for the domination, we are waiting here now because Gangplank's going to come again. So this is how you can completely deny or just shut down the top laner completely. Right, you'll play like this here. Then you'll help him shove, and after you're done shoving, then you can do the topside thing, which I talked about before. Garen screwed up a bit with the pathing there, but this is why you can't really do this directly after killing him the first time, because he's gonna have TP, he's gonna have other things. So you have to play it a bit differently in most cases to make it successful, as opposed to red side where you can just go straight away after because they'll be level 1, right? And we could watch this game here and look at where Kindred's going, what's happening there, right? But at this point here, you can just see that Gangplank's just completely fucked. And I mean, he should have played a lot more careful here, so this wouldn't happen to him, but it is what it is. However, this is what you should do. You need to like keep your jungle tempo up. You can't leave all your camps up all times. Like taking a blue buff is definitely something you should do. Grump and like leaving one side up. There's so many elements being implemented here into making this not as a bad call as it would have been. Because if I've already committed to this at any other stage in the game or earlier in the game, I would have been level 3 now maybe. But since I took some jungle camps and Garen played it correctly, I'm level 6 now. However, I would have been level 3, as I said, if I just would have played topside without taking any camps at all. But I still did most of the things which were implemented in the last video, just in a bit of a different manner here, right? So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy, got something out of it. There's going to be some explains shit. There's so many videos to make or like think of, you know? So the most important thing for me to make sure of is that people end up watching them, because here I'm recycling some content a bit, but there's other things to implement or show as well. So yeah, stay on the watch out for that. This is getting too long now. So yeah, have a good one. Hope you guys got someone out of it. Peace!